What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video of my daily recap of what we did today in the market, how the market reacted, and what we caught. So let's get into it and see what we did today. So this is the NQ, and so what I trade the SPY. Um, and I do trade the ES for futures and NQ futures as well. So let me show you what we caught today, and get some better understanding what levels are important and why you gotta follow your rules in that area. So if we look at let's try first and look at the SPY. Okay, so what we do here, okay, we found levels before they open, right? Um, so if you can see, we had this resistance here at 437 ish, right? You touch it once here. It used to be a support, okay? So if you see here, it was a support. If you see here, the resistance turned support, okay? So we broke it down 4, 5, 6 days ago to the downside here. We came retest that, and then we fell back. Came yesterday, we retest that yesterday, fell back, and now we retested it again, and we failed here. So this is the SPY, and I only take trades when I see the SPX with the SPY as well. So we're gonna have levels on SPX as well every morning. That's what I do. And this is I have a game plan. If you don't have a game plan and you just gamble in the market, it's not going to work long term. Okay, so we saw that level, right? I had the level over here. Actually, it did bounce. So it was 434.5 ish, because you see it did have a level here, confluence, area of confluence. But because the opening was pretty close to it, I decided not to take the bounce over here. So we chart the support and resistance on 1 hour time frame. So let me show you what we had today. Okay, we got a big push up, 2 hours, 2.5 hours of pushing back up to this resistance, right? If you go to a lower time frame, this is on SPY, of course, you can see the push up towards the red to green area. We pushed back down, and then we pushed back up. Looked like a nice uptrend, right? Well, we got it all in 30 minutes. We got all the way back down. Well, 30, 45 minutes, all the way to the lows here. So what we caught here, okay, we kind of go lower in the time frames. I trade on the 5 minute. I want to see the 5 minute. That's what institutions look at, the 5 minute with the volume. Volume less than 5 minute, I don't even look at. It's not important. Okay, you can see the candlesticks, you can see patterns, but as far as volume goes, for my strategy, it doesn't work. Okay, so we did kind of open here. We chopped around here for a little bit because Powell was speaking today. He spoke today at 9:30 this morning. And he did say that we're pretty far away from 2% inflation, and it's going to be two more raise sorry, there'll be two more raise in hikes. So it wasn't very good news, but the market rallied to the upside again. So as you can see, we couldn't break here. The volume, again, it was pretty high volume, but nothing happened here. The candles volume kind of a little lower here. Say anything, we jumped higher, came back down, and then another kind of doji anomaly, and then we had a higher volume here, but with a pin bar, which saying the sellers can't control it. We busted to the upside here. We kept going all the way to the red to green, area. After we look at the exactly the levels that we have, right? We pushed it back here, rejected it here with a higher volume over here. I wanted to see another push from the buyer side to see if we can take this trade right here. We got another push to the red to green area. As you can see, the volume on this candle decreases, right? Decreased. So if you look at this candle, for me is anomaly for short-term reversing trend, and that's what I did. I saw that candle, I jumped over here, and I took my profit at this support right here, about here. So see, when the volume couldn't go above that volume, so we couldn't break the previous close, the day closing. That's what's this bar, this area over here. Couldn't break that, so we had a higher volume. Then try again with the buyers. The bulls came in, and then volume decrease on this candle, meaning the bulls are not in control. We jumped in here. We took profit right here, almost all of my position right here, and then basically consolidate around this area, kept moving higher, and we basically rejected around this area. Bulls was trying to get long here, and when this broke to back, we broke the resistance, right? But it broke back the support because it's a trap, right? This is where smart money gets in short right here. Okay, you see the volume couldn't increase. The money, the price kept going up. The volume didn't increase, so it means something is wrong. And the level that we had here, as we said before that, we looked at the hourly. We have a pretty strong resistance here. We couldn't broke, and we just raised almost 3 points all the way to 3 points all the way up here. So it was just a matter of confirmation here. I didn't take this trade because I was done. Actually, I was pretty good size here. But when that broke right here, you think all the bulls covering their positions, we kept falling all the way to the opening basically. So this is as far as SPY and the ES. What we did here on the ES for you guys. Let me show you. So I have a futures account, but I do want to try. I heard it'll be a very good company, so I want to just check them out and recommend to you guys about if I think they're a good company or not. I don't know yet. I'm in their evaluation, so I want to see how they operate. It's my second day. Let me show you. I trade that with Ninja Trader. I don't look at the charts. I look at my charts on TD. It's easier for me for my strategy. They're more clear for me. But as you can see, this is my second day. I have they have all type of accounts, so you can select and you can evaluate. I think it's 7 days. You have 7 days to pass. Depends on what's your account size and how do you want to trade with them. They have a pretty good deals as well, especially guys if you just starting out and you have a small account or not a lot of capital to trade with. This is a good option, and you want to learn, of course, before you do anything, right? So I did choose their $75,000 account, and this is my second day. The first day it was like $500 or something, and today we're up 1660. So the goal is 79 to 50. So I have 5 more days to trade and pass this funding account, and then I'm gonna trade with them with their money. and see their payouts and see everything, so I can report to you guys. And if for you guys it's will be worth it to do it, right? Um, so you won't risk your own money, right? Because when we trade here on Thinkorswim, on other platforms, and TD Ameritrade, right? We trade with our own capital. What I do recommend to you guys to start small and trying to risk. If you trade options, don't risk more than 5% from your account. So I might do a small account challenge. We'll see. I'm trying to do the futures right now, so I'll show you that. Okay. Same as the ES, right? The SPY and ES almost similar. This chart is almost similar. We had the rejection right here. This is a trade I took as well. On the ES, same trade. When I saw this here, the volume didn't increase, I went short, caught this move to the downside, and call it good. I did have another trade on NQ actually that I took. It was, let's see, the trade was right here. Uh, 15,200. Where was that? That was a trade. So, you see the reason I took this trade, right? It's important to know why you take trades. You don't just click on buttons. You have to have set rules and a plan why you take the trade. Okay. See, look at the hourly chart. What we can see here, we had a strong resistance, right? The 50s, right? We broke it, went all the way up to, well, we broke the 200 as well, right? 15,200. We broke that. But if you can see here, if you look at backward to a few days back, what you can see, we got all the way up here, right? We had here resistance, right? Same happened here. We had resistance here. We had resistance here. And we have support right here. Meaning this is an area of confluence, and it's a pretty strong number, pretty round strong number. Right here at the 200s. It's strong resistance, especially after this move up. We had to have a top. We didn't have to have a top, sorry about that, but we usually do. Whatever comes up gotta come down, and the opposite as well. So just for you to see, guys, I didn't use Fibonacci today. We had the top, we went down 50% retracement, busted all the way up again. Literally like a magic, right? That's not the trade I took. I could have taken that as well. That's not what I took. I'll show you what I did take. Okay, I knew this is really strong resistance, previous as well, number wise too. So I looked at it going up. I looked at the volume here, increased right to the downside. Didn't have much power to push it back up, and I see more red bars going and increasing. Couldn't push anymore. Look at this candle, anomaly to me, and this is where I went short. Caught this move, probably from the 80s to the 55. So and this is where I made most of the $1,600 today on this Apex account. So this is the recap for today, and I'll keep bringing more content and try to make some more content for you guys as well, with some videos on how to trade and how to read charts, how to read volume, all the price analysis you need to know And after you know all that, it takes time. You do the practice. You do maybe funding companies, maybe small accounts. $3, $4, $5,000 accounts to start with to see how you feel the market, and you can dominate that with time. Of course, it's not an overnight. It's not a get rich quick scheme or anything like that. You got to put in the work, and when you do that, great things will come. So I'll try to work on that for you guys as well. But that'll be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something, and I'll see you on the next video.